I'm back. Probably once for 5 months, and then you'll wonder where I am again, and I'll wonder why I'm not making videos, and then I'll post something and do the same thing over again. But if this one works, potentially we'll be making videos like this, because I think that I might actually like making these, but I'm pretty sure that I've said this many times before with many different ideas. Doesn't matter. Quarantine. This is a tough situation for a lot of people. I understand that. Luckily, I've been spending most of the last year inside of my home, whichever home, wherever I've moved to. So I'm okay. I've sort of learned how to deal with it, and I was hoping to offer to you a playlist, a soundtrack of sorts that I created to help maybe guide you through facing some of these introspective realities, some of the voices in your head, or the doubts, the this, the that, whatever it may be that is leaving you anxious, leaving you contemplating. So I have a Spotify playlist that I will link at the bottom, whatever you call it. It's called Contemplation Journey. My Spotify playlist username is MCLUPO24. You can go follow me. But this is a collection of 9 songs that I believe will guide you properly through learning about yourself. I do recommend that you sort of take this in while you're doing nothing else. Maybe you have a pen and paper next to you. Maybe you're just sitting. That would be the ideal situation. If you're cleaning, if you're doing something else, that's fine too. This is just more of a way to be able to feel the good, feel the bad, get some guidance through the process, but while you're sitting at home alone, I understand that things do creep up on you. So it's best to actually listen to what your thoughts are, work through them, and at the end of that process, albeit scary at times, you come out most of the time a better person. So let's start it off with the first song that I put on. It is Too Much by Sampha. Sampha is a very cool artist that I hadn't listened to in quite a while because he actually started off this whole introspective thought process for me in college. And it was scary to start, but I don't want it to be scary for you. I want this first song to sort of allow you to recognize exactly what he's saying, which is don't think about it too much. Whatever you are thinking about, let's start this journey and let's not, let's take it easy. It's a good way to be able to get into where we're going, right? So in that song, I want you to sort of find your mission statement of sorts. What do you want to be thinking about? What do you want to accomplish? What is bothering you? And then we can go on from there. Tarot by Alt J is part 2 of this 9-part playlist. Alt J is one of my favorite bands. I particularly like them for introspection because you can't understand what the lead singer is saying about 96% of the time. Tarot is a very cool song that has a bit of a Indian structure to it, the chorus at least. Very cool song. If you don't know it, if you don't know Alt J, you might become a fan, or you might hate it. You might hate this entire playlist. For song number 3, I have To Negate by Tigran Hamasyan. He is an Armenian jazz pianist. Armenia also gave us System of a Down. So if you take jazz piano and put System of a Down with it, you get To Negate. This song definitely won't understand the words. I don't even think they are words. And they're going to be able to properly make your mind wonder a little bit. The next song I have is by the very famous, iconic Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here, bringing you back to some lyrics that you'll actually understand, more of an acoustic feel to it after a very strong, unusual feel from To Negate. This should, well, I don't know what it should do. It should probably ground you a bit. Again, sort of like what I was saying about Sampha, listen to the words. Just listen. That's really the key to all of it, I would say. I don't think at this certain point you need to have any sort of giant breakthrough, but it definitely is a more, even though it's probably the oldest song on this entire thing, more contemporary feel, something you might be more used to than the rest of this playlist. The next one is a song called Quiet by This Will Destroy You. So welcome to the playlist. This Will Destroy You. They are I think it's called post-rock, and I have another band that would probably line up in this genre, which is largely instrumental with rock elements to it, so guitar, drums, piano, bass, without the vocals. Quiet is a very cool song that I just recently found because I've been working on a little ditty. Right, that's the ditty. But I think there is actually, whatever, you'll hear it. It just reminded me of the structure of what I was trying in my mind to create, so that's why I personally really liked it. Another instrumental to be able to be a bit of a soundtrack to what your thoughts are thinking. Okay, the next one is Hymn for the Greatest Generation, another post-rock band, Caspian. These guys are very cool. I've had conversations with these guys. This song was really one of the guiding lights to the production of the project that I've been working on, Centenarians. It's very cool, light, I would say, compared to some of the other songs on the playlist. Again, instrumental. Again, a chance for you to just be able to continue where you left off with Quiet and bring you to where you need to be. Next one is Good Thoughts, Bad Thoughts by Funkadelic. Funkadelic, I found out about Funkadelic because Childish Gambino was talking about them in his summer mixes as a large influence to his work. Actually, no, maybe not the summer mix, the one with the tribal cover. Good Thoughts, Bad Thoughts is one of the coolest songs that I've ever heard. Most people probably don't know it, but it's largely instrumental. Very cool, funky sound. But then about 6 minutes into it, you get this voice of God. And listen to that voice because every word is something that you should hang on to. And every word has been something that has guided me through my journey in figuring out who I want to be as well. Next, I have When the Party's Over by Billie Eilish. It's by far the most currently popular song and the only real contemporary popular artist that I have on here. There's a couple reasons for it. I happen to really like Billie Eilish. And I think that the work that she's doing is really good for pop music. If pop music goes this way, I won't be really mad. You can hear how good her vocals are, how good her control is in this song. And yeah, if you like Billie Eilish and you've listened all the way through the playlist till now, I would be very impressed and I'd be happy to hear that. But if you didn't like Billie Eilish or didn't know of her, I think that this song in progression of what you've listened to right until this should give her some props and should give you, again, some guidance. Which leads us to the final song, Sleep, by Godspeed You, Black Emperor. This song is really like, if there was one song that I can recommend as the song to be listening to for a contemplative journey, it is this one. It's 23 minutes long. Welcome. Yes, I do listen to this music on the regular. It is at times difficult to listen to. It starts off with an interview of an old man, which I think is incredible. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. If you can listen all the way through, that's where the glory comes a little bit. At the end of those 23 minutes, I always find, or most of the time I find, not what I'm looking for, but some sort of clear thought. Because the song takes you on an absolute roller coaster ride, sort of like Coney Island, which will make sense when you listen to the song. I never thought of that. I don't know if they intended that, but maybe they did. They don't take interviews or anything like that. I've tried. Very cool band. I believe they are Canadian. Yeah, so I wish you luck. If you do listen to these playlists and you like my curation, let me know. You can follow me on Spotify. You can subscribe here, and if this does what I deem well enough, I'll try to keep my bar a little bit low. I'll keep posting playlists for different sort of experiences. Yeah, my cat has been literally just here the whole time. All right, I guess this will be a good thumbnail. It's good to see you guys, and I really hope you're safe. I really hope you're healthy. And try to stay sane. I don't know if these songs will help you stay sane, but they might be what you need. Turn it off whenever you want. All right.